Okay, we're going to open up now and we're going to welcome Tommy Gibson. Tommy, you're up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tommy Gibson. I am totally blind. I started losing my sight in 1995 and went totally blind in 2002. In 1996, I was given 3 months to live, and here it is, 2025, and I'm still here. I've had to reinvent myself many, many times through this process. The whale and dolphin classes have been totally off the chart. I have to say they were difficult for me, not having sight. So everything in the class, I had to adapt. And at times it was very difficult. And there were times I was going to give up. And my podmates wouldn't let me. My podmates wouldn't let me, and neither would the whales. And the whales, every time I was at that point of saying, I can't do this anymore, they were like, right, come in, up, you can do this, you can do this, you know, and they just pushed me along and pushed me along and pushed me along. And I stuck with it. And at one point, when I was really at the point I was going to give up, I told the whales that I'm throwing my hat in. I can't do this anymore. And then my podmates rallied around me, as did the whales. And uh, when we finally completed the second module, the dolphins, the whales came to me and they said, "Well, we messed with you a little bit. And that remember when you said you were throwing your hat in the ring because you had enough?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, if you were really truly giving up, you would have thrown the towel in, not the hat. You threw the hat in the ring, which meant you were going to stay." I was like, "Oh my goodness," So, but in my background, um, before I went blind, was a in the data network field in the brokerage firms in New York. After I lost my sight, I had to reinvent myself. And so I had to find something that I could do without my sight, and massage therapy came to mind. And it was like a duck to water. And I'm extremely good at it since I have no sight. My hands and my intuition took over, and the massage work I do is incredible. And then I moved into energy work, Reiki. I'm a Holy Fire Reiki master, a Holy Fire Reiki animal practitioner. The painting behind me is the Holy Fire Threefold Flame of Divinity, which is a multidimensional interpretation of the Holy Fire symbol used in Reiki. And I had it in my mind and I had no idea how to get it out because I can't see. So I ended up meeting a multidimensional artist in David Von Braun in Bullseye City, Arizona, and he commissioned him to do the painting. And we to do it, I had to encase him in a container of Reiki energy as he painted so that it would come through the correct one because his guides were saying there were 5 paintings out there. The painting is an actual portal. It brings in undiluted source energy, love energy from other dimensions into 3D. Because in 3D, we don't have a tremendous amount of undiluted love energy. It's a hybrid of fear and love. And the energy that comes in from the other dimensions, which is the glue that holds all dimensions together, it actually transmutes the fear out of the hybrid, releasing the undiluted source love energy back into its pure potential, which helps the planet ascend, helps humanity ascend. In past lives, I've been a Native American shaman. I've been an African shaman. I've been in the Middle East. I was a blind priest who was able to tell the outcomes of battles and things like that. I'm very connected to crystals. And one of the things that I find is that since I have no sight, I don't look outward for the answers because I look inward. And that's where everything is. That is where power is. That is where your soul is. That is where the energy comes from. It's all from within. Validation does not come from outside sources. It comes from within yourself. And so it's a very, uh, it's been a transformation for me. I mean, and like I was actually introduced to dolphins before the whales. I started having dolphin dreams of working, rescuing children with the dolphins. And then on New Earth One Network, I saw a podcast where Lori was being presenting, and it was like whales, dolphins, yes, whales and dolphins, yes.
Yes,
I
yes.
was like, I got to find out about this. So I found out and I signed up for the school, and the class got canceled twice. And it was like after the second cancellation, I was like, what's going on? And the whale said, it's not the time yet because we were going through such a purging process and a cleansing of the earth and the raising up of the earth's vibration so that she could ascend back into the full alignment with the rest of the universe. And
Mhm.
that has taken place. And so everything is shifting tremendously. So I was finally able to start the class last April, graduated in 2024, and it's been an amazing ride. It's had its ups, its downs. It's been, it's been very emotional. It's been very heartwarming. I've met people who really care about each other.
Yes.
It's a sense of community that you really don't find very often.
Mhm.
These people are not shallow. Everybody is there for each other to support each other and help each other. I didn't know any of these people. And when I was having problems and issues, they all came running in to say, we'll help you, we'll help you, as did the whales. So it's been quite an incredible experience. And some of the sessions I've held have given have yielded unbelievable transformations. I have a friend who, after getting the COVID-19 shot, got an autoimmune disease, and every organ in his body started to fail. He got cancer, he's got a blood disorder, he's got seizures, you name it, this kid has it. And I've been trying for a long time to get him to do a whale clearing and healing. Well, I finally got him to do one. And it was interesting because he never made it through the full clearing because he ended up having, his heart just stopped and he dipped out for 15, 20 minutes. And they gave up doing CPR on him, figuring, oh well. And out of nowhere, his heart, he started breathing on his own and his heart started again. And when they got to the hospital, they couldn't believe what had happened because his entire blood work, which was horrible, shifted 180 degrees.
It's reset.
They were like, they
Yeah.
were like, what did you do? What were you doing? And all he could tell her was, I was swimming with the whales. I was swimming with the whales. And his brain activity has gone off the charts. He is producing theta waves and stuff where they say that he could outlive all of us based on his brain activity, even though he's got still has some issues, but everything is shifting and changing. So he's definitely a
Well,
work in progress, but I've never seen such a shift in a person physically and mentally. I
this
mean,
is such a testimonial, Tommy. I mean, we all have great testimonials when working with the Dolphins and Whales, but that's one of the most profound stories I've seen and heard. But it's a testament to what's possible. And if you
absolutely,
decide to join us either for personal session or you decide to join the school in April, you're going to experience things that you can't imagine. That's all I can tell you. I mean, it's just off the charts. We don't know the capability, really. It's limitless potentials to work with these elders that are literally 300 million years on the planet. They know what's going on. Lots of people have referenced my partner, Master Cat Puda, and before the video's over here, I'll go get her so you can say hi to her. But she is an aspect of Seth, and she continually says that there is no limits in working with these cosmic beings, and they bring that limitless potential to the earth. So it's pretty profound. And I just want to give a special shout out to Tommy because I know he's had a challenge, and I know you and I cannot imagine what it's like to be blind. We don't know what that's like. But yet he has pursued, and he's gone on, and he's graduated, and he's now available to do work with you. So thank you so much, Tommy, for your testament. I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Laurie. It's been an incredible ride. Thank you.
You're welcome.